Fox 2 Detroit is now streaming free on Fox Local. Download now on your preferred streaming device for live newscasts and more.
All right, we talked about this earlier in the week. The truth is out there, and lawmakers in Washington want everyone to know about it. We are talking about UFOs and a push to require the government to disclose that information. Fox's Lauren Blanchard has the story on these things.
We may not be alone, and Congress wants more information on what's out there. Once a fringe idea, now backed by high-ranking Senate Leader Chuck Schumer. He and Senator Mike Rounds are hoping to pass an amendment to the 2024 NDAA, or the National Defense Bill, that would create more transparency around UAPs, or unidentified anomalous phenomena, the formal government name for UFOs.
Sunlight is the best disinfectant. And there are lots of theories floating around about what has happened with UAPs.
Bipartisanly backed, the UAP Disclosure Act would require the National Archives to gather government records on UAPs and disclose what's in them, or justify why the documents need to remain classified.
It'll be very helpful for the American people to see exactly what's there, because otherwise there are all sorts of rumors flying around.
Even the White House admits UFOs are having an impact on America's fighter pilots and their training.
They're not sure what they are, and it can have an impact on their ability to perfect their skills.
Some pilots want to make it easier and less professionally risky to disclose UAP sightings.
There's objects that are flying around that are behaving in ways that we don't understand how they perform. They're performing with characteristics that are faster and more maneuverable.
The GOP-led House Oversight Committee will hold a hearing with witnesses next week on UAPs. In Washington, Lauren Blanchard, Fox 2 News.
All right, guys, are we excited about this?
Yes, it's time. But are they going to tell us the truth?
Well, that's just it.
The truth is out there.
I think ultimately there's going to be this 9-person panel that will get those pages, that information, unclassified, and then they will be faced with roadblock after roadblock. That 9-person committee, like from the government, like the JFK situation was, because when Oliver Stone came out with the JFK movie in '91, that forced the government to disclose the 5 million pages that they had on the JFK in 1992, and that committee was so hampered by red tape that we don't know still to this day. That's why that topic is still going on.
We don't know what we don't know.
Yeah.
Why won't they just tell us?
Exactly. Well, I know why, but none that I will tell you privately, but none that I would want to say in an official
UFOs
capacity.
Or JFK.
Yeah. None that I would say in an official capacity on the news.
I had a college professor who part of it was a political science professor, but part of it was studying the assassination of JFK, and she had a whole chapter about why she thought it was the government, the FBI.
Well, there you go.
And she got fired.
You said it, not me.
She did? It's interesting. And
she had all these pictures, and she showed,
The more time passes, the more it's lost. That care, it's lost among generations. I don't really feel like I studied anything about it.
Robert Kennedy, who is a candidate for president, has been out there saying he believes it was the government. So there you go. That is your news element.